What's up everybody? I'm Branden Sims. We're out here at King of the Hammers. We're looking at my latest and greatest build, the newest Polaris RZR Turbo R. It is specifically built for this year's King of the Hammers. It's got a lot of fancy features that are going to be utilized at this year's race. Now, I dropped this Turbo R off at Lone Star Racing and I had them build me a beautiful cage. It's made out of chromoly, it's safe, it's effective for what I'm using it for, and they did a fantastic job with this thing. King of the Hammers, you need to be able to have a good visibility when you're in your car. On this specific build, we've actually cut out the window nets to make them a little bit larger so that when I'm trying to see where this front tire is, I can place it properly going over certain rocks, holes, drops. The visibility in this car has been a lot better. I've lowered down the dash and it gives me the visibility to see basically where all the tire placement's going to be, and that's crucial to having a good run. Specific to a KOH build, almost everybody has a winch. We get into predicaments out there where their boulders are larger than the vehicle sometimes, and we actually have to utilize the winch to pull us out because sometimes you get high-centered and there's nothing you can do about it. There's no tires touching the ground, and at that point you must pull winch wire and actually winch yourself out of that position. Here we've got the Tensor Tire 35-inch DSR. I'm utilizing that for the big rocks, you know, the desert. It kind of excels at everything. We've got the Method 412 Forged Beadlock. It allows me to run a lower air pressure. It is one of the lightest packages you can have. I've got, you know, limited power in these machines, so having a lighter wheel and tire package is going to give me the most efficient, effective horsepower to the ground that I can get. I've got the stock Turbo R Polaris engine in here. We've moved the cooling system up higher, away from the front. It actually gets really good cooling back here. It's a little bit more protected. We've got the 35-inch Tensor DSR that's consuming the most of the back of the car. I'm not going to use this tire during race day, that's for sure, but it's there if it's needed. So one of the big things about this new Polaris Turbo R is the suspension. Obviously, it is the biggest, baddest, newest suspension available on any UTV. One of the main things that make the suspension this great is the Fox Live valve. We have adjustable rebound and compression. The shock size is massive, and you know, all I've had to do is actually had Fox respring these with some new springs, and I'm going to run it just like that. Looking at the front of the car here, you can actually see that we have a fuel dump system here. It actually makes our pit stops extremely quick. We can add about 20 gallons of fuel in about 10 seconds, which is the difference between making up time in the pits and not sometimes. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the inside of this new Turbo R. One of the main gauges you're gonna see is the AIM data logger. It's basically gonna give me the bell temp, engine temp, all my vital information that I'm gonna need on race day. My navigator has got a 9-inch Lowrance GPS over there that's actually going to be telling me where to go, where I need to be going, and where not to go. We've got a Switch Pro switch panel in there that actually controls all my auxiliary stuff, whether it be my lighting, the siren, stuff in that manner. Other than that, I mean, I like to keep it clean, simple, and not have a lot of stuff going on inside the cab. So safety is one of the biggest things out here, traveling in upwards of 100 miles an hour. We have hardshell seats that are designed specifically for off-road. We've also got a fresh air system that, you know, helps us battle the dust that we're in all day. You know, it keeps us from getting headaches and stuff. So one of the main things I really like about this Turbo R and what Polaris has done is I can control just about everything from my steering wheel. I can control the shocks, you know, I can change the suspension settings. I've got a button that actually is called the X button. It actually fully stiffens the car, so if I see something coming up that is going to be an issue, a G out, something, I can hit that button. It'll actually soak up that bump a lot better. But one of the other things cool is the steering wheel is actually telescopic and adjustable up and down, which is pretty cool. You can actually reach in here and extend the steering wheel, push it in, and actually go up and down, which is super cool for race day because I like to change my steering wheel position. King of the Hammers being the toughest one-day off-road racing in the world, we have the greatest package you could have. We got a Polaris RZR, Tensor Tire, Method race wheel package, and this is what it takes to win a race like this.